Welcome again to another episode of INTOMESEE. Today we are here to listen to the story of someone who is, I would say, dear to me, and I believe will also become dear to you guys after you hear his story. I have with me today none other than Minister, Evangelist, Daddy Gabriel.
Please, I'm Gabriel. I'm Gabriel. It's nice to meet you guys. I really do hope that at the end of this, you would have a lot of things to go home with that will really bless your heart and ignite something in you. And in the end, you would understand the true nature of God in Christ. Because our story doesn't really matter. It only matters as much as it aligns with His story. So, whatever story you'll be hearing, don't rush off to learn from the story yet until you see how much it aligns with his story. Because we live for him.
Mm.
Whatever we do it in the name of the Lord. We do it for his sake, in his stead. Yeah. So our mistakes and everything that didn't go so well is all in the grand plan, because the path of the just is as a shining light. It keeps shining brighter and brighter onto the perfect day. So whatever happens is not the main point, is what happens afterwards, how God is glorified. That's what really matters.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
well, let me not run ahead of
My
myself.
brothers
So,
and sisters, we have started by going to church. At least I introduced him as evangelist pastor Daddy Gabriel.
the Lord rebuke you.
So now you
It's
understand.
all
But before we go back inside church,
Okay.
let's come back to me and you. So I introduced you as Gabriel. So, but I would like you to say your full name and
Okay.
what you do.
Okay.
Just let us know you.
Okay. My name is Gabriel Chigozirim Daniels. Yeah. In case you didn't get that, it's Gabriel Chigozirim
Chigozirim
Daniels.
Daniels.
Yeah. As she said, I'm a minister, an ordained minister at the Logic Church. Yeah. And where I get to serve the people of God, the gospel, in as much capacity as I have. Yeah. And secularly, I'm into educational music. Yeah. Where I work with a music consulting firm that consults to different organizations, basically schools, and as many places that need our services and all of that. Yeah, I'm someone that has always been musically inclined from way back. Yeah, and
I can't testify.
it's just that for me, I just do not project that music part of me. I'm still working on it though. I've been getting some pushes here and there from wifey.
Okay.
Do this, do that. But well, let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just basically ministry, music.
From wifey. So basically, this fine man that you're seeing, you two are saying that this is my man of God. Yes, this fine man, this fine specimen that you're seeing. You is a prayer, he dey pray.
Well,
and he dey sing, and
well,
then he has wifey. And then you not mention that you are daddy too, but it's okay. It's okay.
it's okay.
It's
alright.
okay. I think
It's alright.
we understand the basic side of Minister Gabriel Daniels. Um, is someone that I know, yes, I can attest to, has been into music for the longest time. Maybe, who knows? Maybe he could even serenade us with small, just 1 minute and something. But don't worry.
It's okay.
Let's go on first. So it's so good to have you on here, and
Yes, same here. It's
I'm
good to be
really
here.
glad that you could come do this. I know that I know how it is to talk, to come on the podcast and talk about your story, because it is like you're going to be talking to like lots of people that you don't
That's the
even
part that
know.
scares me. Like,
But
that's the part that
it's
scares
so
me.
beautiful that you are here despite
Hmm.
being scared.
Okay.
But let's see, your story, like you said, it's all about a story, right? But in your story, like someone out there,
Yeah.
even if it's one person, it's worth it seeing his story through your story. So even if it's one person out there that gets to see this, it's totally, absolutely worth it,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, it is.
Because I mean, that's the basis of why you are telling your story,
Yeah.
for somebody to be able to, yeah. So thank you. So I'd like to begin with what was growing up like for you.
Hmm. How do I even start? Growing up, you know, I'll start from the end, as it were, where I'm right now. It will help me to better put in perspective what growing up was like.
Okay.
Because, you know, when you're in a situation, when you're somewhere, you really do not have an overview
Okay.
of what it's like until someone gives you a perspective. Yeah, you really do not know how you look until you look at the mirror. So nobody has seen his face. Yeah, it is the picture the mirror gives you that you see.
That you see.
So when you say what growing up was like, for me it was what's the word to describe it? It was just there. It was just there in the sense that all I knew growing up was my family, the church. I was not that exposed kind of child like that. I had a humble background, really humble, where I learned to be content with what we had. At the same time, trusting God for better things. The beautiful part of growing up was that I got to know the Lord. That for me has been the major part of my growing up.
So you come from a family of faith, Christians,
Like
is it
believers.
church people, believers?
Yes, no, they're not church people, they're believers
Okay.
who um um made sure that we had a personal relationship with God.
How did they do that?
My dad till date doesn't know that he was the one that led me to Christ. My dad.
Okay.
I remember then at a very tender age, I was still maybe between let me say between 4 and 6, or between 6 and 8. Let's say between 4 and 8.
Fun.
That period, yeah, I got to know the Lord. What made me always point back to that time was the experiences I had going forward.
Okay.
Yeah, that point after the prayers, something changed within me. I understood firsthand what the joy of salvation really meant.
As that little child.
Yeah,
so your dad prayed for you.
yes, he made me say some things, make some confessions that I was saying it as little as I would, but somehow I was saying it really. I meant it. Yes, especially the fact that the scripture he read that really got me about the rapture. So he did. That's how much he knew at the time, but God used that to bring me to him, such that years down the line, I'll hear the gospel and understand better what really happened to me then.
So it was like a work was started.
Yes.
But you didn't
Really, yes. But I just knew
details of it.
there was this joy. It was not a joy that came from being promised something. It was not a joy. No, my beginning was a very humble one. We really didn't have much. We just had just enough, and sometimes not so enough, but we're content. So, and then now having that kind of joy, nobody promised me anything. That didn't promise me anything. Nothing. Just after the prayer of giving my life to Christ, then I know better now.
Yeah.
I just had this joy. It was like, let the rapture, let the trumpet sound now. I know I'm ready to be with the Lord.
Hey, chai. Okay.
As little as I was then. So that part and then going to school, just doing everything. So it put me on a path of godliness. So I didn't have the opportunity to be wayward. I didn't have the opportunity to venture into lots of things that my mates would do.
So you've been this prim and proper child.
Exactly.
Like you've been this prim and proper person from childhood.
Exactly. So it was just there. So what I knew was I just had a triangular lifestyle: school, back to the house to church, back, then maybe church involving services, choir practice.
What church?
The Deeper Life Bible Church, of course.
Deeper Life Bible Church.
Yes, the Deeper Life Bible Church, of course.
Okay.
I know you wouldn't believe that, but it's the Deeper Life
Deeper
Bible
Life
Church.
Bible
Yes,
Church.
please. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, please.
I'm sorry. Forgive me
Oh, it's
for.
fine.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
Never cast me, but let's go on.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So you have siblings, right?
Oh yes, I have 3 siblings.
Mm.
Yes.
What was the relationship? What was it like for them? Like, were you people like bonded like that? Like,
For some reasons, I don't know how God through my parents did it.
okay.
I just grew up with this understanding. I was not the bullying type. I was just calm, gentle, and I had this watch over my younger ones. So my
Are you the first?
I'm the first.
Oh, okay.
Yes, of the 4 of us. We're 2
Okay.
boys and 2 girls.
Oh, okay.
My younger sister. I have a younger brother. Like God just arranged it. Myself, my younger sister, my
Okay,
younger
now.
brother, my youngest sister.
Okay, now.
Yes, just like that. So growing up with them was beautiful. They had they could say they had an elder brother. In the absence of my parents, I nurtured them. I got exposed before them in every way, academic wise, spiritually wise, and almost in everything. So I got exposed before them. So I always had this thing of how I always brought them together, always teaching them, showing them the way. So we really, not just me, so we really didn't have that opportunity to be wayward.
Can you put that on you, or can you say that you knew how to do that because your parents did it for you? Like, would you give them the accolades?
I give them the full accolade.
Okay, so
in that regard,
there are some people
yeah.
that naturally it comes to them to be a nurturer like that, to be a teacher, but there are some people it's because they saw someone do it, like an authority figure. So yours was because your parents did it.
Yes, my parents did that.
Okay.
So they came at us from all angles. So my mom would not go easy on you when she finds you irresponsible. She dares not come into the house and the house is unkempt. She will tell you words that will make you think about your life. Every time. She would always make reference to her parents always being hard on them for any act of irresponsibility. Yeah. So, and amazingly, there was this we didn't have that thing where my parents would always emphasize on a particular sex, like do this because you're a girl and all of that. As she had that, she said that, but I mean, my mom literally brought me into the kitchen. She said, Chigoziri, come and watch me cook. Time will come when you will be on your own. Who will cook for you? Those words, as I'm saying them to you now, they ring in my ear. I still remember how I came to the kitchen and watched my mom cook. So at some point, she would go out and then she would leave some money in the house. I'll go get stuff and prepare for my younger ones to eat. Imagine that. So we're going to school and I'm holding them, we're crossing the road, we're going to school together.
Sorry,
Yes.
there's some people that they go through this kind of strict, I'll use that word, upbringing, but sometimes it could be in a negative light. So are you trying to say your own strict upbringing was not in any way negative? Like there was no negative tone or ring to it?
how will I even put that? I feel like saying that our case is different because when it comes to strictness, I can put it to you that your parents are learning when it comes to being strict. You know, deeper life and the doctrines and the dogmas and everything.
I know.
My parents took it to the extreme.
Oh wow.
Yes, they took it to the extreme. But where I feel like they got it right was that beyond all of that, the extremities and all of that, they prayed for us. So God bypassed their ignorance, as it were, at the time, and did what only Him could do. Proverbs says, train up a child in the way he should go. When he is old, he will not depart from it. That's my story. I can tell that all my siblings now are saved. All, from myself down to my youngest sister who just got into the university. Saved, speaking in tongues.
Hey.
Don't play. It was in 2018-ish that I was one morning. Oh, I can't forget that morning. On my brother's birthday, I think, May 12th. He just called me. I remember I was brushing my mouth. He just called me. He said, Bro Gabe, that's what he calls me. Bro Gabe.
Yeah.
I now speak in tongues.
Kid?
That's what he called me for. He said he now speaks in tongues. Like, I don't know. I didn't know how to feel. I'm like, what? You speak in tongues now? So, let me, I should just get into that part since I'm already there. The speaking in tongues thing. Oga. It took me, from that time I got saved, that, let me say, between 1995 to 1998-ish, that period, till 2014. That time, do the maths. Took me to speak in tongues.
Okay, so I get how it was exciting for you when your brother
Yes.
caught it.
Yes.
Okay, so
That joy.
because of what you
God.
have been
Oh
through
God.
before you got to that point.
Oh God.
Because it's a very important part of your Christian walk.
So
I get the excitement.
so he told me that, and then it was beautiful. My younger sister got married at some point. Her husband is a pastor. She took it up from there. I mean, we talk scriptures today, and then we're on the same page. I made a post one time. She almost wanted to correct me, and me. That Igberaga, just that pride just came in. You're talking to me. You know why? I will teach you scriptures. My youngest sister just got into school, and then God just brought her to a group of people. She attends I think the Citizens of Light Church in Kwara State, Ilorin. She's in University of Ilorin. And then I can see the glow in her, like she's getting to know God better.
It's so beautiful knowing, seeing how you guys panned out.
Yes.
Like I honestly, I get the excitement. Like
Yes.
it's palpable. Let's use that word.
So there's one part I wanted to just talk about, that growing up part.
Okay.
Looking back now, it was really interesting growing up. I remembered how that I love my parents, my dad and my mom. They are alive and healthy, and they will remain for many days. They will remain. They will go to their graves in good old ages. They'll be well stricken in age, strong, in good health and strength.
Pastor, don't go back church.
Oh, I'm telling you. I mean, looking back now, we didn't understand what they were doing then. But now, you know what it means to have a mother that will tell you. I mean, as a child, you do not know much. You are in pains. Something is hurt. You're hurting. Something happened, and you come to meet your mom. there's that normal, sorry, sorry.
Mhm.
Is it, let's get paracetamol. The first thing my mom would ask me is, have you prayed? Like, I don't get it. Have you prayed?
Mm.
It's not that casual, have you prayed? She's so serious that if you say no, she'll first tell you, raise your hand. Say, I will be wise in life. Say, may God uproot foolishness in me. I'm telling you the truth. These are the words. She will say, God destroy the root of foolishness in me.
Okay.
Do you know? She will literally want to lead you to salvation at that point. For you have not prayed. So that kind
So
of.
I think I'm getting something. I think your parents actually made you guys see God as the only source that you people have.
Yes.
Like it's just at the root of everything.
Yes.
It must be God.
They understood early that we didn't have so much. I mean, we really didn't have uncles like that were buoyant, or even if they were, like, it's not easy to just have people that would always be at just help, like they just call on this one and you just, no, we really didn't have that luxury. So they knew right early that God was our source, and they showed us their source.
Their source.
You can't catch my mom saying, I don't have a. What you say is, the Lord will provide.
Oh wow.
The
Okay.
Lord will provide.
Okay. So it was not even about it was not about perfection. It was not about how they went about it. It was just about the fact that they could, from an early age,
Yes.
from a very tender age,
Yes.
point you guys
Yes.
towards that.
Yes.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
That's so interesting, honestly. And I don't know, what's jumping out at me is just perspective. But like you said, it is now that is helping you understand before,
Better.
right? So you are talking about before from the lens of now.
Yes.
So that's beautiful. But I want us to go to school.
Okay.
What was education like? You mentioned you're from a humble family. So
Yeah.
how do you know how education is in this country now? So how did education pan out?
Education for me, I would say I didn't have the best of experiences educational wise.
Okay.
Because I didn't know better.
Okay.
I didn't have, growing up, I wish I knew better and was channeled better. I would have made better decisions,
Okay.
educationally wise. I'm someone that loves expression. I love to talk. I don't like a set of stringent rules. It must be like this. It must be like. There's that thing in me. There's that thing about me that wants to express. Sometimes I speak, even right back then in university. My classmates, at some point, I know that they knew that I was not supposed to be in that department. Plant biology and biotechnology, formerly called botany, in the University of Benin. Because, so it made me have a lot of struggles. Yeah.
So why did you choose the course?
I didn't know better.
Were you the one that chose it, or was it chosen for you?
So I made an informed decision, but that's how much I was informed at the time.
Okay.
So that thing of course, our parents, they already had a blueprint.
You should
It's
be
either you're
doctor
a
or
medical
lawyer
doctor
or engineer.
lawyer. They want, like the four of us that plan out, me, maybe a medical doctor,
Okay.
my younger sister a banker, my younger brother an architect.
No, lawyer must be inside because
Maybe at some point
they
maybe my
drag land
youngest
well for
lawyer.
Nigeria.
So that's how it panned out.
Lawyer.
So I kept having that false view of myself as a medical doctor, as a good enough. My mom worked in the hospital.
Oh.
In the
Okay.
theater. She was a theater nurse. So all of those things. So she kept. So that thing just gave her that picture.
The image was just
Yes, like doctor. Me too. I just followed.
there.
See me writing jam. First course medicine and surgery. Second course pharmacy.
Wow.
My mind, I kept doing it, and it was not working. The last one that God just, I don't know, God just had mercy on me. I don't know how to put it, because I have still the same thing. I applied for it. Uniben now gave me botany. I was happy, and at the same time, I'm like, botany. What's the future of botany? Botany. This botany plants.
Hmm.
But at the same time, I was happy I'd gotten admission. After I'd written JAMB for a while, wrote the JAMB wasn't even the issue. It was my WAEC,
Hmm.
SSC. I kept writing. I graduated from secondary school 2006.
So primary and
Yeah.
secondary school were like a breeze, like it went well, because you know we have been speaking about uni.
Yeah.
So primary and secondary school
Primary and
went
secondary
well.
school, well, I would say average or a little above average. I was not that very, very bright. Maybe if I attended a school that had those kind of tutors that would somehow see how to galvanize and bring out that the best of you, maybe I would have just shone brighter. So yeah.
So you were a science student?
Yeah, I was a science student.
Okay.
Amazing science student.
Okay.
Me like this is science student.
Okay. So you really struggled in uni. You really struggled.
Struggled. Even my mates knew that I was like almost a shadow of myself. I was just there, like, I mean, even whilst being there, if I even had a better understanding, I would have known better ways to navigate my way through.
So what was the most challenging? What was the most challenging thing for you about it?
Is that the university exposed it exposed me. Exposed me in the sense that it's a university. That's where you have better expression. You have the opportunity to express yourself in various ways. Now, academic wise, express yourself. You came to the university to learn all there is about this particular discipline, this particular area. So do it. So that exposed my what's the word? How would I put it? Maybe I don't know if ineptitude or my lack of capacity in that area. Like it just showed that I wasn't.
Oh, that you were not fit.
Yes, I was not fit.
Like you could hide in secondary school.
Yes,
as a science student.
yes.
And you were just
Even though I had the struggles, I
within
was just
average.
I was just still trying.
Okay, but the
Just-
university
It just
it was
exposed
just like
me.
stark reality.
Yes.
Oh,
So I'm imagining that. What if I went to university and I read music? Because in church, amazingly, Deeper Life gave us a very good foundation, very solid foundation in music. Solid. That I'm still using till date. Solid.
No, I was actually even thinking that, knowing what you know now,
Yes.
if you could go back, what course would you have likely gone for?
That's even interesting. As the days go by,
Yeah.
I keep discovering myself.
Okay.
So if you ask me to go back, like I want to just go back again to school.
Yeah. What's the first thing that will pop out of your mind that I can do this?
Data science and analytics.
Oh.
I like to analyze. I like to understand things. I don't like to be in that. I like to, look at this thing, know where it's going. Like, I just like to analyze things. I like to analyze and understand the working principles of things. Yeah. I like to sit back, watch, why is this thing happening like this? Why? And when I just see that thing about data analysis, when I found out that there was something called data analysis, there was something in me that just leaped. Like, I like this. I like to understand and preempt and like, okay, this thing is going to be like this. The way you're going, this person. So I'm that person that I may not say things, but when I'm asked about this thing, sometimes I shock myself at the things I say. So it would be like, so have you been watching this thing? But I'm like, that's how it is for me. So there's that thing of me that likes to analyze, to really dissect things and all of that. And I love to teach. So you see it. My wife has fought with me a lot about this. Like that thing of when she's asking me a question, she just wants me to go straight to the point. Pam, what is this? Pam, what is this? Pam. But there's that me that I don't want to give you pam. I want to tell you this is how it is. This is why the pam is pamming.
Okay.
You don't know, say, what is it? Pam. No, you see, is that a bottle? Yes, it's a bottle, but it depends on what you think a bottle is. So it's a plastic bottle.
I'm using my mind to imagine the fight between you and your wife.
Oh God. But of course, she's understanding me better. I mean, it's marriage is
Exactly.
INTOMESEE, into you see.
Exactly.
That's the way you see. So
Yeah.
that person. So
Data
that's
analytics.
yes, I just like
I
to
like what your I like what your person picked too, because the same money they inside. So I will encourage you to look into it very well.
I have eyes that see.
Okay.
My God. My God. My God.
Okay,
So
but from what you said,
Mm.
that means university was a sad time for you. Couldn't really be called happy times.
I cannot say sad times,
Okay,
but not the best of
not the
times.
best of
I
times.
wish I just went that way, that I really that I flowed with, that I could easily find my bearing in. I would have been sweeter. Because aside the academic part, you know, you can't take God out of I can't take God out of my life.
No, we know.
So I understood later on in life that God is, talk about event planning. God is the greatest event planner.
Event planner.
What you do not see, what he just knows how to form evil, what we call bara, like he forms it. So should I just go into scriptures? Oh God. What's that place in
Speak, Daddy.
is it in Isaiah? It says, I the Lord, I create light and I form darkness. God, there's no darkness in God.
Sorry, you should not wait for him to talk a verse and chapter. Go and find it on Google.
I create the light and I form darkness. So there is no evil in God. There's no darkness in God. That form there is the Hebrew word bara. The create light is asa. That is, he creates it. That is, he brings it into being.
Yeah,
Like
he
when God
orchestrated
said in Genesis, light be. Let there be
He
light.
orchestrated
So
it from
yes,
yeah.
he's the orchestrator of light. Light. In him was life, and the life was a light of men. John 1. So I told you, like, my story
Yeah.
is how much it aligns with his story.
Damn.
So
We are seeing it.
yeah. So I was trying to explain how that from
Yeah.
the question.
Yes,
I'm driving back to where you
I
said
understand.
that part of me again that likes to explain.
We are here.
So the academic part was not so sweet for me.
Yeah.
But then God didn't let it just end like that. So he brought out something sweet out of it. What was that sweet thing out of it? Was the ministry part of me. Whilst I was not having it all rosy in the academic part, God was working something in me. I got to meet some persons, and it led me to get exposed to the knowledge of God, to the true nature of God in Christ, and ministry jumped out of me. So I was not a complete loser. God brought out that sweetness out of everything. So I was not thinking like, so is it that if I not go to Uniben, or I'd not have studied that course, or I'd not get admission at the time, is it that I would not have met those people? Or, I don't know. God just bara, like this thing is not good, but God knows how to shape it so that in the end,
a good story to come out.
Oh my God. So light, the same way light comes out of darkness, life out of death, sweetness out of a not too good story.
Tell us a little about the ministry part that came out in uni.
I would start by saying that there was a guy called Emanson.
A guy called Emanson.
Yes. He's not of blessed memory. He's fully alive and well.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. We had known way back, growing up then in Lagos here before we all went to school. Yeah. So somehow God just kept doing what he was doing. Somehow he met me in Uniben. We just continued our friendship, brotherhood and all of that, like that. Along the line, introduced me to a gathering of people of God, like that. I went. I was in deeper life. I was
Being a singing.
Yeah, I was singing and I was hearing the word of God. One thing about me is that I was that person that took God serious. Like my parents had already given me a foundation.
Yeah.
So I just continued like that.
Yeah.
This same me that always wants to understand principles, to understand things, all of a sudden, when I just got into school, Uniben, then there was this devotional, High Every Day, yeah, by Pastor W.F. Kumi. I used to use it as my devotion then. But all of a sudden, I just got dissatisfied. I can't explain. I just said, Shibi, no, not it has a topic for the day, it has a verse, and then from the verse, it's now expounded, explained, and all of that. You now have a memory verse, you now have a prayer, and all of that. All of a sudden, I got dissatisfied. It was no longer satisfying me.
Okay.
I'm like, Shibi, it's the same Bible that the writer read and brought out all of these things. I can read that Bible too and get stuff out of it.
Okay.
I didn't know that the Lord was pulling me. That thing just started just as I was about entering university. That was like 2009, 2010.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, getting to university, I remember that every morning I will not leave my bed. Oh God. My roommates knew me then that once you come to my bed in the morning, they're all awake, and you tap me, I'm not responding. Just know I'm praying. I'm praying. After the prayer, I'll now open the Bible. I'll now be reading.
Read for yourself.
For myself. I'll just be reading and stay there. I have one prayer. Father, open my eyes. I remember one place my dad used to read for us in Job. Was it Job or in Psalm? He says, that which I see not, teach thou me. That which I see not, teach thou me. And if I have done iniquity, I will do no more. It just kept me in that place of awe. Every morning I would just open my Bible, I would just be there. It continued on and on. I didn't lose that culture. I just continued on and on and on like that. I didn't know best. Even then, I wasn't speaking in tongues. But then I'll get Kenneth Hagin books on the gifts of the Spirit. I just wanted to know. God was just pulling me.
So where did Emerson come in?
So Emerson came in towards the end of my days in Uniben.
Okay.
Yeah. So by that time he had, I don't know how God did it. I don't know how he did it. He just got he got into association with those guys, children of God believers. Yeah. Then the pastor so he invited me. So I came around. Like as if God had me in mind. That first day I came around was the day I spoke in tongues.
Wow.
Imagine that. I can't forget. It was 2014. I love football. I follow Nigeria. World Cup Brazil 2014. My God. I think we had just played before we played Argentina.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember then. It was so fresh because I can't forget that day. I've been wanting to speak in tongues for years. Imagine.
Why did you want to speak in tongues? I just want to understand that because I mean,
my mom spoke in tongues.
Oh
God. I grew up hearing my mom speak in tongues.
Okay, so why did you covet that? Why did you want that?
I am a believer. So the deep calls onto deep.
You know what I'm asking? Like maybe for example, someone is listening to you and the person just wants to understand why were you so big about tongues? What's the
good? I'm glad you asked.
Because you've been repeating it.
Since you asked, I'll tell you. So you know what the Holy Spirit does. You know how God is so loving. You know how much he loves fellowship. Yeah. God likes to express himself in and through us. So with my mom there, I just saw how I looked at my mom and saw how she always had good times with the Father. My mom can just be doing what she's doing. Before you know it, she has busted out in praises, singing, making melodies. With her, I understood Ephesians 5. Is it Ephesians or Galatians 5? No, it's not I think it's Galatians. It says, be not drunk with wine wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit, speaking to yourselves in psalms, hymns, and spiritual songs, making melodies in your heart to the Lord. It's with my mom I understood that. She would just be doing what she was doing. She never, I hardly caught my mom have a downtime.
Yes, I was about saying that. So she was always a very upbeat,
Oh
joyful
my
person.
goodness, she's the life of the party.
Okay. So you liked that?
Oh
like
God,
you
how does somebody just stay and just start singing for hours, sweating and dancing? Before you know it, she has lost it all. She's in tongues.
Okay.
My God.
So
So
I
there was
get,
I just kept seeing it, and then she could sing. She was I got that thing from her. Singing. My mom can sing.
You go serenade us now.
My God.
50 seconds.
My Jesus. They invite my mom from place to place in deeper life, from place to place to come and minister in songs. She sings. And when she's singing, she's not just making music, she's making melodies in her heart to the Lord. You would not have an option than to join her. Sometimes I'm like, oh mom, just keep quiet now. You're making noise. She not send you. She's singing, she's dancing, she's
So I
sweating, she's dancing, she's clapping.
So I can get how excited you got when you went to that gathering.
Are you
in
playing
Uniben and then you spoke in tongues?
What made it crazy for me was that the man of God exposed what was in my heart, the hindrance in my heart. And once he exposed it, I spoke in tongues for the first time in my life. Oh God, I wanted to tear my shirt. Like, so you mean, are you playing?
Oh God, don't tear shit.
So you mean that this is why I've not spoken in tongues all these years?
Okay.
Don't forget, I spoke in tongues and I saw visions. Oh God.
Don't enter inside the man of God, sir. Thank you. Before we read the visions, before we read the visions part, so that's quite an interesting one. Your journey, education, and I can see how you said God brought out a good thing from times that were not too good, academic wise. So now following the journey down to after school. So how did after uni now go? I mean, uni academic wise, it was not so all right. So how did you navigate that coming outside school? In this our world now. I know that you're a man of God, but now in this our world.
Now for you.
Rat race.
Now for you. Now for you. I said something earlier, how that God is, talk of event planning, God knows how to orchestrate things.
Yeah.
He knows how to connect dots. So in the end, you just, when you connect it, you see the beautiful graph. For some reasons, but the year I was to leave Uniben, God was already telling me who I was to go meet when I come to Lagos.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't make sense.
Wow. Okay.
It doesn't make sense. Like, I just had that thing in me. I'm like, okay, look, so where do you go from here? I didn't serve. My mind was not in serving. I'm like, there was nothing. I didn't go to serve. I don't feel like, what do I need it for? How's it going to help my life?
No, if they're going to catch you, not serve your mission.
Well,
Yeah.
it's okay. Sorry, scrap that part. Well, it's okay. Scrap that part. I'm a good citizen of Nigeria. Amen. My God.
Yeah.
So I just went on like that. Just had not, amazingly, the person I was to meet already had it in mind to call me that we should see and start up something. Okay. So God just made it seamless like that. I just came out, just met him, and we just started something musically, and like that, we kept building. And
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
kept building like that, and kept.
Oh, wow. So God helped you navigate after
Yeah,
school.
yeah.
So it was not a case of, hey, where will I see work? Or
Pray,
what work will I do?
pray for you.
So it was just seamless like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
So uni was not so nice, but God did it. After uni, God did it. I like how positive like your story is. Like, there are some people that there's a lot of negative they could have brought out of all what you have said. But I like the fact that we are sticking to the positive because I mean, what else I expect? You're a man of God now. So, but now, man of God, now fall in love.
Hey.
Because I mean, when you introduce yourself,
Hey.
introduce yourself as a
God have mercy upon us.
as husband and father and daddy, and man of God now fall in love. Ha! How the man of God fall in love? Oh.
Let me use your term.
You can use scripture.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, you can use.
What? How I fell in love.
Yeah. Did you fall in love?
All of you see your ears that open. You want to hear? How the man fell in love.
Did you fall in love or did you catwalk into
My
love?
God. Fell head over heels. My
Oh
God. My God. You don't play with me. My God. My God. The effect of the law. I have a baby now. My God. She's 8 months. She's about 9. My God. I fell so much in Monday Copa. My God.
Okay, now, man of God.
Okay, so how? How, right? That's the
Yeah.
question.
How'd you meet your wife? How'd you know she was your wife? How did the love
You
go?
really want us to go there?
Ah, I want us to go there. How did the love thing go? Yes, now because you have been using scriptures. People have been hearing, and the Lord did, and the Lord did, and the Lord did. Oh yeah, let's hear the part
Don't
that and
follow
the
me.
man look and the man
Okay,
saw.
it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. That's a very interesting question, and it's very important. So sometime just before I left Uniben, again, God was working something in me. All of a sudden, from nowhere, I've been hearing, growing up, I've been hearing stories of people want to get married. They just keep praying fast. I remember one man vividly. This man was plump. He was full and energetic. My dear, when he wanted to get married, this guy reduced.
Are you serious?
I'm very serious. I have his picture in my eye, my mind's eye right now. The guy reduced. Why did he reduce? Prayers, fasting, waiting on the Lord to know the will of God. After knowing the will of God, guess what, my dear? He married the wife. Now that.
Wow.
I'm not saying that it's not that he did not get the will of. No, that's not. I'm just saying that what happened.
The seriousness.
Yeah, I'm just giving
the way people go
yes,
about, especially in the Christian space. Like, how do we handle this love matter?
I'm going so well. You asked me a question, and this is how I'm answering. So, I'd heard stories. My mom would tell me then. In fact, let me go back to one of the strictness of my mom. Growing up then, in university, at that 100 level or so, there was a book on marriage that we were given in church, then DLCF, on marriage, written by Pastor Kumiyo. My mom seized it.
Please don't say
focus.
You never reach time to look the other side.
But then she always tells us something.
Okay.
Repeating what Pastor Kumi usually says. Marriage can make or mar your life. That in everything you get wrong in life, don't get it wrong in marriage.
Okay.
How will I do this thing? I was already loving women. I couldn't help it. I was not a womanizer.
Explain
loving women in the sense that that natural thing, that thing that God put in man, to have a natural inclination, or what's that word? You just
you don't see spec.
No. Not like sin spec.
Okay.
But I just loved the women folk.
You guys love them, Sha, because I mean, you be singing that time, so you know get
Yes.
taste
So
around you.
another thing that heightened that thing was part of now that's the part of my upbringing that I did not really emphasize on. So that thing of being strict with ladies, this and that, don't do this, it further fueled it.
Okay.
It further made me
Okay.
inquisitive.
Like,
Like
oh.
so aside the being aside being inquisitive, there was nothing. I just, in fact, at a point it was a struggle for me. I had to meet someone and ask him, like, am I okay?
Wow.
Like I would see, there was that thing in me that just
Maybe you
naturally
natural
loved it.
analyzer. Just wanted to know why did they say make I no look woman?
Just,
Why?
yes, I think so.
Maybe.
I think so. And going out there at a particular, how old was I then? I just loved ladies. I just wanted to be with them, just hang out with them, just talk. Not for anything, just normal me, just
No ulterior
no ulterior motive.
You just
In fact, I couldn't conceive any ulterior motive. So, but then my parents are on the other side of it. No, it's a no. I remember one very funny.
Okay.
100 levels still.
Okay.
I had come back from school. I had a friend then in the church. We were in the choir together. Just normal friends. That's how she called me one day. I was in the house. I picked the call. We spoke just normal. My parents' house. Now I was not hiding anything. Just talk to show how free I was in my mind. I was not nothing. I finished. We ended the call. My mom said, "Who called you?" I said, "It's one of my friends." Who guess the next question? You can't guess. Was it a boy or a girl?
Okay.
I said it was a girl, a lady. She said, and you said she's your friend. How can you, a believer, have a female friend? Hey, issues. See, not to exaggerate, that question and that conversation lasted for the next hour.
She explaining to you why
a goodness me,
a male believer should not have a female friend.
Oh God.
Child.
No, you can see that word friend
Okay.
as a guy to describing a lady in relation to me. Friend, lady. It was to her, it was sin, no jelly, sin, it's a taboo. You can't do that.
My brother, I understand.
All of this upbringing.
Yeah.
Back to the question.
Yeah.
So how I found it. So growing up, I heard many stories about marriage. This one, you hear this, this and that, this and that, this and that. So I started praying one prayer. And my mom to say, start praying early that God will help you in marriage, in choosing the right partner. Start praying early.
Then they say make you not get female friend, but be praying early for life partner. Oh, okay. Life partner different. So it's not in
fact, there was one of the messages they taught us is so funny. They said when it comes to other things, in choosing other things, making decisions, you can open your eyes and just. But when it comes to the person you marry, close your eyes. Hey, God, please.
Who gave that kind of
God,
message?
please.
You should close your eye.
I heard things.
You
see that my life, God just want to help my life.
You close your eye.
I heard.
Child.
Oh God.
Child. Okay.
See, you will hear things. This question to bring out a lot of things. Yeah. Again, how our stories align with his story. So fast forward to the time as I was about leaving Uniben. All of a sudden, this thing I've been praying, Lord help me. I don't want to get it wrong in marriage. Just help me. If you leave me, I'll miss it. And I don't have the capacity. I don't know what I'll do if I miss it. Just help my life. This was me praying. That was my prayer. I was very open and sincere with the Lord.
Yeah.
Sometimes in church, with their praying, I just turn and see people like, what exactly are these people praying? Me, I'll just stand up. With everything in me, sometimes I'll let out a tear. And I'm just like, of course, I wasn't speaking in tongues. This was just my communication with God. Father, help me. I don't know how to navigate my way. But please help me. If you leave me, I'll miss it. Who will I run to? Just help me. It's hard out there, but please help me. Little did I know that God
Very
was really,
sincere one.
God was really hearing me. So one of his answers to that prayer was that thing that just came up in my heart. Nobody told me. I just said, Adam fell into sleep, woke up,
They give
saw
her
a
wife.
woman beside him. No, it was not his wife. Saw a woman
Okay.
beside him. That's how it was. He just, God put him to sleep. Bible says out of his rib, God opened his rib, his side, took out a rib, and made, from there he made the woman. Woke up, saw a woman, and called her his wife. Question: how did he know that she is his wife? God didn't tell him that this is your wife. So
Okay.
I sat back. I'm like, if Adam, by this time I had started growing in the knowledge of God.
Yeah.
I said, if Adam at the time just woke up and knew that this woman is well, so it means that as a believer with the Spirit of God, in my relationship, as I go, relating with people, being very friendly, and I mean, the Bible says, he who would have many friends should show himself friendly. So I went about my friendliness, being good, just open as much as I knew to live my life then. I just knew that when I see my wife, the lady who I'm to call my wife or who will be my wife, I would know.
Okay.
That just like that. I said, Adam just slept, woke up, saw a woman, called her his wife. So it means that there is a knowing in man.
Okay. And nobody told you this.
Nobody told me this.
Came.
Myself and amazing, it was myself and Emanson together in the room at the time. I just told him, say, how far Emanson? So it means that if Adam just slept, woke up, saw a woman, called her his wife. So it means that when I see my wife, I should know and I will know. So that thing just rose up within me. I was not so exposed in, most times when God speaks to you, don't run off and think that you really understand.
Okay.
Confirm with scriptures, investigate, seek to understand really. Because as much as I knew that, I still made some mistakes in choosing. It didn't mean, yes. Yes, please. When God tells you something, stay with it, seek to understand it. Don't just run off with it. Yeah, of course, I understood that when I see my lady, I should know. God will not choose her for me. God will not force me to take her. It's up to me. Yeah, so I saw a lady that I
was
thought,
waiting for the I saw part. You see her. Oh yeah.
so a lady that I thought that I really loved. Yeah.
That you thought. Okay, so the knowing and the choosing part
Yes.
was not you are gonna hear one voice from heaven. So you put it to the knowing part is what you're going to feel for the person. Is that what you put it down to?
Not really. So the
Okay.
knowing I'm talking about is beyond feeling. Like
Okay.
the know, your knower, as it were. Like you just know that you know that you know. You just know. You don't know how to explain more than to say that
You just
this is
know.
just it. There's that conviction. You just have
Okay.
that thing. So
you met this lady.
I met this lady.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you fell in love.
Let me use that context. I fell in love. My pastor then spoke to him. He said, oh, go ahead, talk to her. So I spoke to her. And
she too fall in love too.
Well, she did. It was
Man of God, I need your energy in this
my
one.
energy in this moment.
I don't want. She fell in love too.
Yes.
Okay.
By a while.
Okay. So you pursue small.
I ran.
Hmm.
Kitty.
As a woman, that's beautiful. I love that.
I ran.
I love that.
My God.
I love that. It's good.
Because what I knew then, that as a man, you go after your wife. As
You caught
God
her.
went after us.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
he went after her.
Oh. Child is Christian brother.
Yes, so
He's a man of God.
so you almost see me that time where the lines were falling in pleasant places. My God. My God.
Oluwa.
The lines were coming out.
Mm.
You know, they said, when a woman loves.
Okay, now. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But this time,
I'm not here.
when a man loves.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to see here and clear. Never see.
No.
Oh, God.
When a man
God
loves.
Almighty.
So I thought that I really loved her. So I went after her. I spoke to her and everything.
Mm.
It took a while before she said yes to me.
Accepted. Yeah.
And we took it off from there. We kept going. We kept going.
Were you doing a let's see how we go thing, or were you doing a this is marriage?
Thankfully, I knew better. I knew I had gone past that knowledge of let's see how I'm going. Let's see how well. Let's see where it goes. Let's see
Yeah.
where it leads to. No, I wasn't doing that. I'm that kind of man that when I want to do this, this is what I want to do.
One way.
When I love you for real, and I want you, I go after you.
Ha! Ha. Brothers in the Lord, you are listening. Okay.
It's easy to sing. There's no shadow you will light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. No, no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. So,
You have a beautiful voice.
thank you. I tore down every lie. I broke bounds. I really didn't care. I loved her. I went for her.
Hey, try. See,
What
after
are
they
you
feel
telling
I'm not be me they love the thing they.
What are you telling me? I saw that God loves crazily.
Oh.
There's no stop. He will kick down every mountain coming after me. When God ran, there was a time in life that God ran. The prodigal father, the story of the prodigal son, which is actually the story of the prodigal father, saw his son a great while off and ran.
To him.
God saw us and ran. So I went for her. My God.
The love story they sweet me. But
playing.
what now happened now?
So I grew in knowledge over time, and I'm like, this thing still boils down. It still boils down to choice.
Okay.
So that's why God will lead you. God's leading is in how knowledgeable you are too.
Okay.
So God can be leading you, but your knowledge can mess it up.
Okay.
So you have to grow in knowledge. What knowledge? Knowledge of Him, and in wisdom to understand your environment, in wisdom to know how things work where you are. So God does not walk out of space, as it were. God is not a magician. It is the supernatural. The supernatural is not against the natural, so it's the super needs the natural to work. So my point is, God had given me that inkling, that knowledge. So when I saw, I should have questioned, like I should have just understood many things. Because why I'm saying this is that looking back now from where I am, it's not just because I'm married.
Okay.
Is that looking back now and how everything panned out, especially with the first, the second.
I don't understand.
The first lady, yes, there was a second. See,
okay.
I'm not that guy that would prove or try to show that and Enoch walked with God and he was not, for God took him. Nah, lie. And Abraham staggered not at the promises of God. My dear sister in Christ, Abraham somersaulted. He fell flat. Don't play with me. Don't go there.
Okay.
Somersaulted, fell, did backflip, dive, broke his nose, fell well.
Wow. So you had two failed relationships.
Yes.
And the third person is now your wife.
Amazingly,
Amazingly.
the third was not my wife.
You had Biko, how many failed relationships did you have?
I don't pride myself in it, but that's what
Okay.
happened. That's my life. How it
Okay.
went. Yeah. So I had the first. Ended in a very funny way. Amazingly, in all of these relationships, God always put somebody somewhere. Since I love, in quotes, had blocked my mind.
They go after, you know, they
Don't
look
go,
any
don't
other
joke with me.
thing.
Don't joke
Hey,
with me.
God.
God always stationed one person somewhere that will be telling me, bro, how far?
Hmm.
But I couldn't hear. I couldn't hear.
Hmm.
The first one, God stationed someone. Amazingly, Emerson was there. He knew about this first one.
Hmm.
Telling me, reason this matter, because I don't think so.
Hmm.
But of course,
They're far
I was
gone.
gone.
I understand, my brother.
Until it went crashing down.
Hmm.
It didn't work.
Hmm.
I moved on. The second one. So
you had several failed relationships.
yes, I had the first, I had the second, I had the third.
Hmm.
Yes.
3 failed relationships.
Yes.
What was the common factor?
When you say common factor, how do you mean?
Like what was it? Was it something that you did not find, or were they, well, if something goes wrong, is the fault of the two parties involved. It's just at different percentages. But
Yeah.
was it a case of, like, I'm trying to say, you know, there are some people that they are looking for something,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then they go into relationships,
Yeah.
and they don't find it here, they go into the next one. And so was that the case? Was it you looking for something, or was it just that life just happened? Like, was it just that, like you said, you love with all your heart, like you're with this person, you know that I'm not playing games, I want to be with you, and life just happened? So
Yeah.
was it, which one of the two were you looking for something?
Okay, so I was not really looking for something as it were. I didn't know this better, but my Pastor Flourish Peters, put it in context properly, so and it made sense to me. He said, "There's no love in marriage. Love is in people. You bring it to marriage." Yeah. So I was not looking for love. In fact, at some point with the second person, I could boast that I had. If you don't have love, I have love for the both of us. I'll love you and give you love to love me back. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Yes. So such that in the three scenarios, what I took, the positive I took out from them all is that I loved.
You loved.
So I think that's what gave me the courage to still keep moving on and still give it one more try. Just like this last time.
Wait, oh, if you say still give it one more try, that means there's how we breakfast, man of God. There's how we breakfast.
I love good food. So the breakfast was served on a good platter. My God. It was served to me. I ate it. My God. I ate it and I was full.
Wow.
Was served to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But then again, somewhere, somehow in my upbringing, I didn't know how to give up. I said, well, I had the first, the second, the third, and then I got married. So
And then you got married. No, and they know just they go like that now. How did you now know? Is it that with you and your wife, like you said, it's still about choice?
yeah, it's
So
still
is it
about
that
choice.
both of you decided that in sickness and health, truth he can tell, nobody's going anywhere?
So you asked the question, you said, what was the common factor
Yeah.
that happened in the three? So looking back now,
Yeah.
I see that I got God, it was in the love of God that God took me through all of that. Because
Okay.
it was not God that said I should go and meet them. I said, where? God will not force marriage on anybody. It's me that say I love. So maybe I heard the voice of love other than the voice of God.
Okay.
Just maybe.
Like
Because
your
looking
own
back now,
human love. Because God is love.
yes. So I roped God in my love. Like I love this man. God must not lie, he must follow me, he must walk.
Okay.
So it made me, because looking back now is, again, as I said, looking back now and seeing myself in those three, permit me to call them phases, because the three of them were phases.
Yeah.
Because with each one, the succeeding one, I with them I had better knowledge. I knew better, but I didn't know as I should know, as it were. So God, it was like God was just taking me through that journey. I had two options: stay without meeting those people till I get to the point of, okay, as when just like when you were, I don't know whether I'm the only one this happens to. When I was younger, at the point I thought I knew something. When you're now grown, I was like, oh, but I don't know anything.
Of course.
Like, oh, how was I? Why would I even think that? So, really, I don't know. What was that? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. Look at me, I'm like,
Okay.
what was I even doing with the first person? Then the next person.
So what I'm getting from this is you were just human. You were
just human.
yeah.
Yes, I allowed myself. I dared to live that regard. I just dared to live. I knew that God got me. Whatever it is, God still got me. He knows how to bara it, to shapen it. In Igbo parlance, we say when you bara it, go away barage. So it go enter for you.
I really love that. Actually,
Yeah.
I really love that.
Yeah.
So how has marriage been?
Marriage has been sweet. Permit me to add a H, sweet. Yes. Because God forbid a bad thing. Now, two cases, God forbid a bad thing. I also forbid the bad thing. So double forbidden. A double forbid case.
Okay.
That say marriage is not a bed of roses. So be with it. Let it be it unto you according to your word. My own marriage, we brought roses to it. So we have a bed of roses.
Lay them down.
Because the bed of roses came, we brought it in when we understood the fact that we are both imperfect people. That was the making of our bed of roses. We understood that we are both imperfect people. Number two, we understood that we are two different people with two different backgrounds, with two different perspectives. But however, choosing to see together in one direction. So, yes.
I mean, I want that to sit, because that's really that's something.
I'm not that guy that places himself in that we're the perfect apostles in the body of Christ. We know we always get them. I was served breakfast too. I don't vex for my wife. She don't vex for me too. But long before we got married, whilst we were still talking, we're still dating, as it were.
Yeah.
I said, babe, when we get married, I don't want any issue we have to linger into the next day. There's no point. I love you more than the issue.
I love you more than the issue.
Yes. Sometimes it's hard to say I'm sorry. I'm that person that I hate to be in the dark. If I do something to you, I'm not aware. Tell me, don't keep quiet. Don't keep quiet about it and now begin to act towards me from that. and I'm unaware. That's not good. That's not fair. There and then tell me that this is it. If I don't understand the patient, because sometimes you tell me, like, okay, I say again, that analytical part of me, I'm like, trying to understand, okay, so how's that? At the same time, I've learned that if when she tells me, babe, I didn't like this thing, you see what you did, I will switch off everything. It's a switch off. Listen, this is what I did. I truly am sorry. I didn't know better.
Wow.
Same, my own is as they hot. Did this to me. No, babe, I really didn't like that. No, I didn't like that at all. I have already pre-approved her for forgiveness. So I've already forgiven her before even telling her.
Yeah, because that statement you made, I love you more than the issue.
Oh God.
It's
Issues will end.
still sitting on
But
me.
I don't want you to end abruptly
Hmm.
with me.
Hmm.
I don't want you to end abruptly. No, 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 please. I don't have a side chick. I will never have. I don't have a spare. You are the one I have.
Ha!
I
Hey,
have chosen to love.
brothers in Christ.
Yes.
Hey, God.
Don't do polygamy.
Now the year?
So you are the home I have. You are my home.
Interesting.
Peeple told me when he was joining us, he said, if you give her a house, she'll give you a home. If you give her, the other things he mentioned, there was one that said, if you give her
headache, she'll
if you
give
give her
you
headache,
BP.
she'll give you BP, that kind of thing. My dear, I want to live long and see good days. Beyond that, if I stop at that, saying I want to live long and see good days, I might sound selfish at some point. Like I'm doing it because of me. I'm also doing it because I love you too. Because I know you love me. I see it. I know you really do. So why will I'm not just not wanting to hurt you, or because I don't want you to multiply it and give me something I'm not. No, that's selfish to an extent. I love you because why will I hurt the one I love? So that's why I'm quick when I find out that I did something unpleasant to her. Oh, babe, please tell me. And my eyes are on her. Like, this podcast is not about my wife, but I'm just trying to talk about my love story. Yeah. And how it aligns with his story, how much God loves us. So I do something to you. Tell me about it. And I'm also watching her countenance. Have I done something? Is there anything wrong? Babe, what's up? So I can ask like, babe, what's up, like 50,000 times in a day. You know, concern me. You know, concern me. I just look, and I'm very sensitive. An environment of hate stresses me. First of all, I don't know how to stay not talking to somebody, and we're in the same place. No, Kole work.
He get people who get
no, I don't
higher
have
diploma. That
no,
one.
no. They will have to look my lay hands on us. No. I don't have that power.
It's
What's it? Let's move on, please. Sorry. I'm sorry. What do you? So how will I make it up? I'm so please, nah, please, I beg. So that's me. So first of all, that's me, and then plus the fact that I now love this person, and I don't want that. So let's live happily. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's enjoy our
the
marriage.
way you understand love is beautiful. It's would I say that I'm definitely, if I don't have anything to take home, I'm definitely taking that home. The way you understand love, because it's from a very different perspective. And I'm happy for you that you got someone who is willing to join hands with you to walk in that type of love, because it's one thing for you to have that type. I mean, you were saying breakfast now. And you've always had that type of love. So it's one thing for you to have that type of love. It's another thing for you to see someone who is willing to join hands with you and walk in that type of love, so it's you may not have said it, but underneath what you have said, it tells me that you and your wife are very intentional people.
Yes, please.
It's not just about talking. It's not just about, oh, we are going to do this. There's actions to the words.
Yes.
There's intentionality.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So honestly, that blessed me. Honestly, it blessed me.
Glad it did.
I know we don't have like all the time like that, but there's still one question I want to ask you. But before I ask that question, I want you to just briefly tell us. I mean, I feel this will not be complete if you don't just briefly tell us, how does it feel to be a father? You said you have a 9-month-old baby, or 8 months old, 8 or 9,
8, she's almost 9.
almost 9.
Yeah.
Okay, so how does it feel to be a father? A baby girl, that matter.
That's fond of me.
Oh.
You don't know what being fond of someone is. How does it feel to be a father?
Be a father.
I feel like God.
Hmm.
The feeling is like God. So I look at my daughter, careless about life, but careful about her father. That's all she knows. All she knows is her dad, her mom, and how she feels. In no concern now. When she's hungry, she will tell you by crying. When she's uncomfortable, she will tell you by crying. She's not telling you thinking of anything, whether you can or cannot. She's just telling you because you are the one she has. You brought her into existence. So without she saying it, she's saying it indirectly that you are responsible for her. So I feel like God, in the sense of someone is looking up to me for survival. And I can't afford to fail. I must love her. I must make her feel secure, which she does. Because I see it, there are signs you see. And of course, I was even more intentional going for parenting classes, myself and my wife. When we are still in the parenting classes, discovering things that wowed us. So we're very intentional, not just about our relationship. We're together. We're intentional about parenting. Very intentional. At some point, we score ourselves like, oh, no. I find myself wanting to yell. I'm like, why would I yell at my child? Why? Person I'm yelling at does not even understand. And she's even more, she's very sensitive these days. If you're talking, maybe you're not even talking to her, she just playing, and then you raise your voice, she jerks, and she turns, she's scared, like, what's happening? There's that fear. You see it in her eyes, like, she's scared. She's like, am I safe? So we're intentional. So then if you now do it to her, maybe she's all over the place, and then you're almost losing it, and you just dump her like, stay here. She starts to cry. So when I say I feel like God, is that I look at her and I see myself in her. So I want to give her expression. I want her to grow up not understanding hatred, not knowing what hatred is. I want her to grow up not knowing what strife is. I want her to grow up knowing how to trust God for everything. I want her to grow up with a good perspective of life. God first, then life. That's what I want to model to her. So I feel good being a father. It avails me the opportunity of more expressions. Being a father, I'm proud to be a father. Very proud.
I am proud to know you that you're a father. I'm proud to be, I'm proud to be affiliated with you.
Well, yeah, doing well. Yeah, doing well. Yeah, so it feels good being a father, really.
That touched me. That really touched me. Honestly, it really touched me. And as you were speaking, I was just imagining if children grow up like if children get to grow up under this type of intentional parenting, society will benefit.
I thought about that like 50 million times.
Society will benefit. There'll be there'll be less of what we have right now in life.
You have no idea.
Mm-hmm. There'll be less of what we have right now.
Do you know what it feels like to find out how that 98% of human beings living now are traumatized?
Yeah. Yeah.
More interesting is the fact that we do not know that we are even traumatized. We found out lately. It exposed us with so that, so this is why we have been acting the way we have been, knowing that we've been traumatized, directly or indirectly. That's what so most times our reactions are trauma. Something has triggered that trauma in us. It's a trauma-induced reaction, but we don't know.
That's why the world needs more of love and kindness.
Yes, a lot.
Yes,
A
the
lot.
world needs more of it.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. Honestly, at this point, thank you. It's plenty. It's very plenty. But I have my last question. In all that we have said from the beginning till now,
Yes,
you have been a very positive person. You have spoken from a very positive perspective. You have spoken from the perspective of who you are as not just a child of God, but a man of God. Do you understand? But in your own words, I would like you to just share with us a moment of pain that you've experienced in life. Something very painful, something that caught you. Yeah, I know we talked about breakfast. I know how that can be, but I mean, you already talked about what you got from that. But I mean, something that, because now, like you said you're not a perfect person.
never.
So the story, as much as God is in all of it, is still a mix-up of good times and down times.
Of course.
Yeah. So also one time.
So amazingly, my most painful moments in life have been in relationships, not necessarily marriage related or maybe dating or
not necessarily romantic.
not necessarily romantic relationship, but relationships, especially there's this thing you would know about church hurt. So that has been my most devastating times. But the Lord, I will say it everywhere that it was the Lord that just helped me, because again, it came from me not listening to the voice of the Lord, because there were times when the Lord was actually trying to get my attention, but I was too embedded in the work that I forgot to listen to the Lord of the work. So when I fell out with who I fell out with then at the time in the church, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was not funny.
Can you try to describe how the pain was?
It was so serious that I had literal sensations in my chest. Because at the time I had both lost my ex, then like she had walked away from me. At the same time I fell out in church then too. So it was
and for you, the
dose.
ministry was like everything.
Yes.
Because that was the good part.
Yes.
God brought out
exactly.
not too good times.
Yeah.
That you
So
had.
yeah. So it was a double-pronged hit, like a double-pronged attack. Like it hit me. At some point, I thought I was going to be bedridden because of the. I knew, yes, I thought I would be bedridden because of. I understood heartache.
Wow.
When your heart really aches you, no jokes, heartache.
I don't
It
know.
pained me because
I don't know how deep yours went, but I think I can understand, honestly.
I said I had literal
Yeah.
sensations in my chest, my heart area.
I understand that one.
Yes. So it was so painful. I'm like, God, where do I begin? And I was even far from home. Like, I was not even in Lagos.
Oh, where were you?
I was somewhere in Benin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Somewhere in Benin.
Hmm.
And it happened like,
Can imagine two things that meant the world to
I
you:
mean,
love, like romantic love,
yes.
and ministry.
Yeah. It's, I mean, it's the way it crashed then. Just like a plane that crashes and there's no survival. But then, just when everyone is walking out of the ashes, you just hear the cry of a baby from nowhere, unscattered, just needing help. That's how there was nothing remaining. God just by himself. When I told my wife this story more recently, I thought I told her in our billion conversations, of course. Like, when I told her, she looked at me and like, so you don't mean that? I said, yeah.
Hmm.
Like, how I came out of it, it didn't make any sense. Only God could have made that connection to bring me out of it whole and still sane. That's
Yeah.
I tell
It-
people
yeah.
that whatever happens, please don't lose your mind. Because if you lose your mind, you have lost it.
Hmm.
I came out still sane. I could still open my mouth and speak to the Lord.
I wanted to ask that how are you able to separate God
From
from it? Like, I mean, it happened in church.
Yes, so that's why it's good to understand the nature of God in Christ. Understanding that men can be men.
Hmm.
Men of God are men.
Amen. I don't. You may not really want to like go into it, but I don't know if you could just
So
describe how the pain came about.
yeah,
How
you know,
was it quarrel? Was it like
I'll put it this way. Um uh First of all, men are imperfect vessels. I missed that out.
hmm,
That was where the issue began.
hmm.
Men as imperfect people.
So you saw
I saw
the pastor as
not just the pastor, I saw them then, I saw people then as you're a man of God. You
there's
don't
not.
deal with mortals. Don't deal with mortals.
Hmm.
No. You cannot.
Hmm.
I just saw them
You're just permanently in
100%.
the
You're
heavenly
just
realm.
there. So when I even hear maybe a few faults or something, I ask the person that is telling me, "Are you okay?" That's how much. Like,
Like
I'm serious.
it can't
It
be.
cannot be.
Hmm. Hmm.
It cannot be.
Hmm.
In my mind, I just felt like we're hearing the same word of God. You are teaching us. We're all together. How can you do that? In my mind,
Hmm.
my naive, innocent mind.
Hmm.
How? No, nah.
Hmm.
I didn't. It's not even that I forgot. I didn't know, or I didn't believe, or I chose to not know. So it was a willful ignorance.
The men of God are men also.
They are men. The same way I'm a man.
Hmm.
They are men. So at some point, their manness might have just want to have the better part of them.
Hmm.
So every human has proclivities and some things that they most likely would have challenges with that they maybe not totally aligned with the word of God. Yeah, the word of God is perfect. We are imperfect. So aligning ourselves to the perfection, to the mold that gives us the perfection. So to God we are perfect, our spirits are perfect, but we're in a world full of light and darkness. So we daily experience different things. So uh, we can fall short in one area, fall short in one area. So that's why God does not judge us based on that. God judges us from the from the standpoint of Christ. Yes, are you in Christ? He that has the Son has life. He that does not have the Son does not have life. Henceforth, now therefore henceforth know we no man after the flesh, but after the Spirit, because his Spirit is perfect, spotless, saved, sealed with the Spirit of God, can never be lost. Howbeit that Spirit has a body. That Spirit has a body that needs a renewal of the mind, a continuous renewing of the mind. Yeah. So that's why sometimes we fall short. So that part, I chose not to believe that part. So
the man in the
men,
the man of God,
yeah,
the men of God,
yes,
came
out,
and
I couldn't deal.
I get it.
So I couldn't deal.
I get it.
So that manness in every man, everyone that has it specific to them. Yeah. So the manness in him at the time, and in fact, it just, I couldn't deal. So it even rubbed off on me at some point. It was crazy. I don't know. It just happened at a particular time.
Everything just came.
Yeah. But then God, seeing the end from the beginning, already, God, at some point, maybe God wanted me to be there for a while, but in my mind, I said for life.
Many of us are guilty of that. Yes, many of us are guilty of that.
So I stayed there. So when the Lord, through people, were giving me hints, like, are you sure? How about this? How about that? Of course, I would see them as they are hearing amiss. Can't be for me. But then when it happened, of course, trust me, all of those voices came back. In fact, more recently, one of them was reminding me. I mentioned that, and I thought like, oh yes, you actually did. How come I didn't hear that?
You're far gone.
Yeah.
I like that part about you. Although it brought you pain.
Yes.
But I mean, at least the pain still paid off. But I like that part about you, that when you're in something, you're all in. I think it's just like you naturally.
That's me naturally.
You are all in.
Yes.
Like, whether it's love, whether it's friendship, whether it's ministry, whether it's,
God.
you're all in.
Yeah.
I better go. That's why when the billions come, you are all in to bring it to my side.
My
Because
God.
I'm affiliated with
My
you.
God.
So, I mean,
Don't play with me.
So, oh my God. It's almost like it shouldn't end, because I really like the way you break down things. You already explained how you like to explain very well and analyze. Maybe because I'm also a natural like analyzer, like analyst, like to analyze everything and plan. So yeah, it was lovely listening to you. And
Enjoyed myself.
yeah, perspective.
Yeah.
What I'm taking away is just that perspective. That's what I'm taking away. Like I said, there are so many people that can bring out so many negatives from how you said your story, but you stuck to the positive part. I mean, you made me, and I'm sure you made the audience see the positive part also. So thank you so much for choosing to tell your story.
For nothing, really.
Thank you so much.
I didn't even know it was going to pan out this way. I was already scared. Like, I mean, let me just keep my story to myself. I beg.
But you see, you are going to see how how people would actually be able to say, oh, I relate with this. I relate with this. I mean, you're in God, but you're not passing off as one perfect person.
Never that.
You know, you're still saying, I'm a man. I've got my weaknesses. I've got my strengths. I've got my failures.
Success.
Yes,
please.
Everything together.
Yes.
God is still there.
Yes.
Like there's life and there is God, like you said.
God, let me put it in clearer perspective.
Okay.
God was with me when I was failing. God is still with me. Brought me out and is still taking me to the place He wants me to be in until I grow up to that stature. Yeah. as he
Thank
wants.
you.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you so much. Thank you. So before I let you go,
okay.
I'd like you to. There's a game we
Hmm.
play.
God please have mercy upon me. Wait till be this.
The game we play. So it's just like random. So
Okay.
you're going to pick two cards. You're going to start with the first one.
Okay.
I get to ask you whatever question is on the card, and then you answer.
Hey. Hey. God please,
Don't worry.
wait till be
Let's
this.
do it like testimony. Just tell us your name and what the Lord have done for you.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right. All right.
So just pick the first one.
Okay.
Oh, okay. What do you want slash wish for that you aren't getting enough of?
Hmm. What do I want slash wish
Wish
for?
for. What do you want or wish for that you aren't getting enough of?
In this country now, as a man now, as a family man now, as we speak, now,
Yes, now.
my dear, I want money.
Hey, ego.
I want it. I'm not having enough of it yet. I want it. Let it come. My God.
The billion flow
My God.
is coming.
Because you know, I I was not actually playing when I said that. I actually need that because um money doesn't fall from trees.
Mm,
Yeah, you do something to get money.
mm,
Yeah. That's not my point. My point is when I say I want more money and I want money, it's not just wanting money to just have it there. Like
miracle alert.
no, that's not even what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, I have money.
Okay.
You come here. Why you standing there like that? Come on, do you know who I am? No,
Okay.
but I'm a person. I like to help people.
Mm,
I like to be the answer to people's prayers.
mm,
I like to be that person that would say that I was where I was. I had prayed to God. I didn't know how to do this thing. But then somebody somehow does it and I don't know
came
the person.
along.
I want to be, I like those testimonies that, God, how did you even do this thing? I don't even know the person.
Mm,
Person just called me, just handed me this. And I don't know him. I don't have his contact. I don't know. I love it.
mm,
I love to be that person that puts, I love to sit back and see the fulfillment on someone's face.
mm,
Yeah. And I love
mm,
to be part of people's stories.
mm,
One reason that I can't run away from is the fact that I've been in need.
mm,
I really needed help. And God came through.
mm,
I know how it feels.
mm,
I already know that when the money comes, I already know what to do with it.
mm.
It's not just for me, myself and I, my family. No. That's the smallest kind of life to live. I know better.
Mm.
I know what to do with money.
Bless your heart, man of God. Ah, this morning, quickly come. I'm here. I'm here. Ah, bless your heart.
You know when they're begging you, please, my
Okay.
dear, please, I'm so sorry. I wish I could do more. Please help me manage this 2
Oh,
million. Please just
oh,
help me manage
with
this
a
2
quick
million.
trip to Paris.
Please.
He don't come. He don't come.
Yes. So
Second one.
second one, okay. Let me take this.
Okay. What few things were hard for you to unlearn?
Hey,
Few
what
things.
few things were hard for me to unlearn.
Let's go with two.
Two. Were hard for me to unlearn.
Unlearn, yes.
I have to really think because I don't know what was hard for me to unlearn.
Mention about trauma. Maybe you could pick something from trauma.
Okay, so why is it hard for me to answer that question is because first of all, I grew up, I don't know how that thing happened, but I grew up being open-minded.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I don't know, for some reasons, I just grew up being open-minded. So at some point, my mom would always tell me that I'm gullible. Unknown to her that it's not me being gullible. If she knew better, she would have harnessed that thing in me to make it to support, make it to tell me better that, oh, and encourage me, it's good to have an open mind in life. If not, I would have been stuck. I would have been stuck in where I am or where I was. I would not be here. So I just chose to have an open mind. So I meet you, I have a notion, and I meet you, and we talk about it. And you tell me that this thing, no be so it be. Like, this thing is not like this. The favor you will do me, explain to me. Explain to me. One area was the scriptures. I mean, from my background, denominational wise, of course, we're taught a lot of things.
Yes,
But
so
how do I come from that to where I am now without fighting?
to looking pink.
Like,
No, wear big shirt too.
let's not go. Time will fail us to talk about my Jimba days, my days of I have a very big God. I could almost flap my wings with my long sleeve shirt. My
I
God,
know those days.
my Jesus.
I know those days.
What are you talking about?
I know those
My
days.
God.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
an open mind.
yes. So that's why when you say what was hard for me to unlearn, I'm thinking
I
back,
get.
what was really hard for me to unlearn? Rather, it might have just taken me a little while to unlearn. Not because I'm fighting it, but I'm really thinking like, really? You know that feeling you have when you've held on to something for a long time, say 10 years, 15 years, and someone just out of the blue just comes and
along.
tells you like, no,
Yeah.
that's not what it is. Oga, respect yourself. But beyond that, say, Oga, what exactly did you say? That's me.
Okay, just explain it.
Just explain. Don't kill me. Wait. What do you mean by that? Why? How did it happen? Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
I get it.
Oh God.
This also explains why you have this attitude of not being able to give up.
Yes.
Yeah.
I tell my wife, I say, I do well with explanations. I do well with knowledge. Tell me. That's why I don't do well with being in the dark. I don't like being in the dark about something. God doesn't lead us in the dark. No, God is light. He leads us. God does not speak English or Igbo or Hausa. God speaks light. That's why when God speaks to someone, by virtue of knowledge, maturity will tell the person that, oh, it's God that spoke to me. But someone still growing in the knowledge of God will say, something was telling you that, no, man, not do this thing. Something was telling me that, no. But someone that has grown to know that, oh, that's the Lord speaking to me, of course. Yeah. So
I see how your open mind even influenced how your journey has gone. I see how it even influenced it.
So I cannot really pinpoint to something that I was hard for me to unlearn.
Yeah, I understand now.
No. If you say something hard to unlearn, maybe I can't tell.
I understand now.
Yeah.
I understand now. So thank you so much. If you are I think Minister Gabriel, something interesting that he has taught us today is how is natural open-mindedness also influence his perspective on life. There's a way you'll be open to, there's a proverb Yoruba people used to say. Yoruba people say, I'll say it in Yoruba, then I will interpret it. Yoruba people used to say, Tabanika diju, keni buruku koja. ànímọ̀gbà tí èèyàn gidi máa kọjá pẹ̀lú ẹ̀.
Exactly.
If we say we should close our eyes so that a wicked person will pass, we would not know when a good person will pass with the wicked person. So I mean that proverb is always speaking to open-mindedness. Like don't just shut yourself in or shut things in and say this is how it is. Life is always evolving. Times are always evolving.
Yes.
We see it. Like they even went as far as saying change is the only constant thing.
It's amazing.
They even went as far as saying that like change is the only.
How do you talk of change?
Change.
You're putting change and constant in a sentence.
It's
crazy.
So like change is the only constant. So life is always evolving. It will make more sense if we can just sit and just allow ourselves to learn. Yeah, some people in the bid of being open-minded have learned some certain kind of lesson.
I was going there. I'm really sorry to interrupt you. I'm really sorry to interrupt you. I was just saying this in my mind like I wish I could throw a little more light on that open-mindedness, my dear sister. Some people have open mind and enter bush.
But do you know the interesting thing is that if you retain that, wherever you enter, you will come out.
Yes.
That's the wherever you enter, you will come out, because retaining that attitude means you never stop learning.
Yes.
So no matter where it is you find yourself, if you find yourself in the wrong places because of some certain things you have opened yourself to, you will still be open to knowing the right ones.
Yes.
You will still get that knowledge. Like an open-minded person is always learning.
God is learning. God is on the go. Third of God
is go.
God is always on the go.
So you don't just stay.
So God is not stereotyped as it were. So he's James 5 says James 5:18 or 19.
They go use Google.
If my theology serves me right, it says the effectual fervent prayer
I know that one
of a righteous man avails much. The AMPC version says that the effectual, that is the heartfelt, continuous prayer of a righteous man makes tremendous power available, dynamic in its operations.
Dynamic in its operations. They be rigid, not like this, not like this.
Take, for example, you're praying for money. For example, God does not send money does not fall from heaven. Money does not come from the spirit realm because God is spirit.
Miracle alert.
No. Miracle is alert. Let's explain that in miracle alert, my dear sister.
No.
Should we go there?
No.
It's not good. It's all right.
It's not good there.
You're praying for something, God. For example, you're praying for money. It is not compulsory that God will always send someone to give you money. God can open you up to an idea, like do this. Now, do it. As you do it, you have just connived with God in opening a pathway for money to flow.
If God can be that dynamic in dealings, why are you being rigid in life?
At other times, God can say, lay it in someone's heart to send you a particular amount of money. Just like it happened to me one time. Very interesting. I had a conversation with someone. We chatted. I think I called the person over the phone. No, I think we chatted. It was one of them. I needed a particular amount of money, not so much, just for like instant. Yeah, I just needed to fix something quickly. So in my heart, I'm like, oh, but I really need this money. So amazingly, as the person chatted me up, I felt like, sorry, God laid it in the heart of the person to send me the money.
Give me money. Yeah.
But the person didn't ask me anything. The person didn't send, and I did not ask. 2 days after, I was going somewhere. So I wanted to call someone. I wanted to dial a number. So I mistakenly dialed that person's number on WhatsApp. So I quickly caught it. And you know WhatsApp, once you dial it, already records it. Only for the person to call me back later and said that she missed my call.
Mm.
I said, oh yeah, it was a mistake. So when I ended, no, before I called the person back, how did it even happen? Okay, when I dialed that thing, I ended the call. I felt the Lord wanting me to really call the person.
Person.
So I said, okay, when I get like on the way, I'll just call the person later. Before I called the person called me. Yeah, I remember. And I said this, and I said it was a mistake. Oh. However, I think this is, I don't know, I don't know how buoyant you are. Can you spare this amount of money? I don't know. I'm sorry to disturb you. I don't really like disturb, but I don't know. I just felt like doing that. Then I said, oh, sorry, that the Lord actually told that like 2 days ago when we first started that he should send me that exact amount of money that I was asking. You see how God can be. The Lord actually asked her to ask for my account number and send that exact money I was asking for. Of course, the rest is history.
Yeah. Well, before the money reached my pocket.
Well, so
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So
I really hope that you were blessed. Again, I'm not a perfect person. I'm just a man that has come to know God, trusts God, and I just keep living my life, learning to follow the leadings of the Lord per time. Yeah. I'm a product of the help of God. That person that you can see that this guy and God does help in life. I'm proud to say God helped my life. Of course, is it the devil that helped your life before? So I really hope my story blessed you and you saw his story in my story. Yeah, that was the point of all this. Yeah.
bye-bye.
See you.
Thank you.